Local Cedar Valley legislators came up to UNI from Des Moines on April 19th to update constituents on issues occurring down at the Iowa Capitol. A variety of hot topics were discussed, including education reform, commercial property tax, and health care reform.
I've been working on an initiative with the Board of Regents so that their process for decision-making is more transparent. And I have a bill in the Senate that requires them to have meetings in other parts of the state besides just Ames, Iowa City, and Cedar Falls. If they do that in places like western Iowa, Iowans in that part of our state will understand the value of the Regents universities even though they may seem distant from them. The Regents universities have an impact in every county in Iowa.
Sponsored by the Northern Iowa Student Government, the Legislative Forum provided students and Cedar Falls community members the opportunity to hear and speak with their legislators.
Specifically with the forum, I hope the students be able to take out some of those key questions that they got to ask and use that information to inform their friends and, write a letter to a legislator or an email and just make sure that they know our concerns and that our constituency here at UNI, our sister schools, Iowa and Iowa State, are represented.
Medicaid expansion was a key topic that legislators debated over. Currently, Governor Branstad proposed the Healthy Iowa Plan instead of expanding Medicaid to 150,000 Iowans from the federal government. Those in support of Medicaid expansion say that it's a beneficial opportunity to provide health coverage to more Iowans that's funded by the federal government. Those opposed, however, are wary of relying on the federal government for health coverage and say that the Healthy Iowa Plan provides more incentives to live a healthier lifestyle.
And the topic that we're dealing with right now is Medicaid. Well, healthcare is not like going to Walmart and buying a product, right? It's a choice. You go to Walmart, you decide to buy one thing or the other. But healthcare is a personal experience about you being healthy so you can get up in the morning and be productive. So here's the deal with Medicaid. The current proposal by the governor actually costs Iowa more up front and over the long run, doesn't cover as many Iowa citizens as we do right now, and basically says we're going to cede from the federal government financially when it comes to health care.
Representative Walt Rogers brought up a point regarding high medical prices due to Medicaid.
A procedure that costs $2,500, costs the patient $2,500 that they can get done in their doctor's office for $700. And they do it all the time. Why do they do it all the time? Because they have to pay their bills. Why do they have to pay their bills? Because Medicaid doesn't cover everything. So why do we continue this process? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And if we continue the road of a system that continues an inefficient overall process of how it pays its bills, it's just going to get worse and worse. So I think the responsible thing to do for a state and every legislator is to look at this and how can we fix this system. And that's what we're going to try to do over the next few weeks and years. So.
Iowans are still waiting to hear the House's decision on health care reform. Until then, Medicaid expansion and the Healthy Iowa Plan will continue to be big issues on everyone's minds. For UNI-TV, this is Lynn Taw.